Let's make sure you guys can see me real good. I'm not going to ask what that's about. I'm not even want to make sure you guys can see me. Y'all can see me real good, right? Okay. All right, guys. This is my old school sonar here. This is my old school sonar, and I choose to run sonar because I'm just a simple guy. Let me show it to you what it looks like. Okay, it's totally 100% portable, so you can take it with you wherever you go. Let me see if I can give you a good look at it. Okay. Let me see if I can turn the light on so I can show it to you what it looks like. Let me see if I can show you what it looks like. You guys see that? All right, guys. I appreciate you guys coming in and joining me. That's my man B Rich. He's the moderator. If you guys have any questions for him, just let me know. And any questions he can't answer, he'll kind of holler at me. All right. So I'm just gonna let you guys watch me get set up. I'm gonna put the old school sonar in. So you guys can see. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, these guys are my 6.6. These are my top shelf. This is the matrix red. This is the blacked out titanium. I'm going to be spider rigging, but I'm going to get ready to mark the fish. I'm going to let you guys watch me mark the fish, okay? The 6.6 go in the first hole because they're the shortest. I can't put them on the front. So right now, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and set the poles up. I'm going to go ahead and set the poles up, guys. And then I'm going to mark fish with my markers. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can turn around and show you. I'm going to use this one right here. Let me see if I can show it to you. These are my markers. I have to have these markers, guys, because I'm fishing on 200 acres of water. And whenever I spot the fish, these markers help me out. So when you buy them, you can get these from the big box store. You can get these from anywhere, okay? When you buy them, and this is a lead, it comes with this lead right here. So when you throw it out, it automatically drops and it marks to that spot. Now I want to say this to you guys. I got to lower my voice because it's early. When you get ready to drop, when you drop your marker, straighten your lead out. Don't leave it in there curled like this. This is how you store it, okay? You store it like this. Once you get finished with it, you wrap the lead around. That's how you store it. It's like this, okay? But when you get ready to drop it, you straighten it out. And the reason why you want it straight, so that it won't get tangled up in any of your brush. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be throwing this right at the brush, or to the right or to the left of the brush. Okay, so I want to give everybody time to come in, everybody time to get their coffee and everything. It's 10 minutes after 7 now. I'm gonna go ahead and put the poles up, okay? And when I spot fish, I'm gonna mark. And listen, when you guys join me on YouTube, on live, it's cool to laugh at me, because I mean, I want you guys to remember this. I'm not a professional. Some of you guys think that I'm a professional, but guys, I'm just like you. There ain't no difference, okay? I just come on here and just do what I do. I fish all the time. That's all I do. So if you see me making some kind of error, laugh at it, because I'm gonna laugh at it. Okay, I'm running my 10-foot yank sticks, and I'm running my 9-foot yank sticks. Okay, you can see the difference because the 9-footer is red and the 10-footer is white to blue. Matter of fact, let me show you the tips so you'll be able to see them. Let me see if I can show them to you. I don't know if, yeah, you can see them right there. Okay, you see the tips, they're half and half. Okay, the 10-footers are blue, the 9-footers are red. And they're pure carbon fiber, and they come with the reel. So the 9-footer goes here, the 10-footers go here. And let me mention to you while I'm setting up, guys, don't be intimidated by using a long rod. Long rods are very versatile. You can spider rig with them, you can vertical jig with them, you can use them as trolling rods too. The 6.6, all really you can use it really for is just cast and retrieve. But the long rods, you can use those in many different ways. And everything, guys, that you see here, you can go to camscrappiehole.com and pick it up, okay? Let me get finished setting up. And really, I didn't really come out here to fish. I just came out here to show you guys how I'm a mark crappie. That's what I came out here to do. But since I'm here, we might as well see if we can catch some. We're going to toss them back. We're not going to keep. Okay, you see how I got the 10-footers in the front? All right, here's another 10-footer. And let me say this to you guys. My reels, the reels that come on your 9-footer, your 10-footer, they're designed for this rod. They're super, super ultra light, and they're compact, okay? They're designed for jigging. So when you hold this rod, you're virtually holding 3 pair of household scissors. That's how light it is. All right, 9-footer goes here. Let's see if we can mark some crappie real quick. Bingo, 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 bingo. And I space these rods out. That's why they call it spider rigging, because it looks like you're a spider coming. All right, let's see where I'm located. Let me get my bearings together. Hey, listen, I hope everybody's doing good today. Today's a good Sunday. We had rain all last night. I don't know if I'm gonna come out here and catch any fish because we got a cool front that came in, but I'm happy that you guys could come and join me. I'm really proud of that. Let me back up a little bit. Okay, so I got my marker. Keep it right here beside me. Okay, straighten it out. And when I spot them on the finder, I just drop a marker. I'm gonna keep 2 ready. All right, so my magic number that I'm looking for is 6 feet. Let me turn the light off because it's getting ready to get daylight. Let's turn the light off. And listen, guys, just sit in the comforts of your own home and just relax. That's all you got to do. And if you have any questions, be Rich, the moderator. He'll be able to help you out. Okay, with any questions. All right, so our main thing what we're going to do today, guys, we're going to see if we can spot some crappie. And you're going to watch me use But you know what? Since we're here, since we done came this far, let's go ahead and put some minnows in the water. What do you think about that? And then we'll mark the fish. We'll mark some fish. Guys, remember, show love and support. Hit that thumbs up button for me. And I'll be doing these on the regular. Okay, so now I'm in 10 feet of water. Okay, so I want to get set up not in the hot zone because I'm running 8 poles. I don't want to get set up and I'm getting things together and my pole done took off. I try to stay out of the hot zone until I'm ready. And I'm running the 1/0. I only run 1/0 hooks, guys. I don't run anything less than that. If you want to use a number 2 hook, you can use a number 2. And by the way, if you need split shots, we got crappie split shots as well. They're removable. You can go right on the site and pick it up. Oh, and by the way, let me show you this. Let's see if I can find it. You guys saw me do that episode. Well, this is an exclusive of Cam's. Let me show it to you. I gotta watch when I'm gonna get a bite when I'm sitting right fooling around with you guys. You see that monkey milk and chartreuse? I'm gonna tip it with a minnow. You see that? That's a 1/16 round head. Look at that tail. You see that tail moving? Okay, I'm gonna tip it with a minnow. That's that monkey milk and chartreuse. We're the only one that carries that. As a matter of fact, watch this. Let's see. Let me put this rascal here in the water. I'm scared to put this one in the water because they always attract big fish, big bass. And I'm not out here to catch bass. Let me see if I can show you how I tip it while I got you guys here. Let's see if I can show you. Let me show you how I tip it. I just hook it right through the lip. Just barely through the lip, just like this. You see that? You guys, can you see that? That's how I tip it with a minnow. Okay? That's how I tip it with a minnow. And that minnow does all the work. Now the other poles, I'm just running straight hooks. Listen, I appreciate you guys getting up on a Sunday morning and showing love and supporting. Thank you so much. And listen, all of your YouTube creators out there, support those guys. That's important, guys. Support them. Because let me mention this to you. There ain't nobody commercial support me. I do this myself. I fund myself. Okay, so don't think that corporation or professional. Guys, everything you see here is funded and supported by you guys. All right, we're just about set up. I'm still in 11 feet of water. I want to stay in 11 feet of water. We're trying to climb up now. I'm in 10. Now I got to keep my eyes open now because I'm in 10 feet of water. I'm in 8 feet of water. Seven feet of water. And listen, guys, when y'all see me catching something, holler at me. Yank! That's why I try not to get in the strike zone. Let me put him back there. I try to stay out until I can get everything hooked up. That's that slow death. You can see that. We hooked him right in the roof of the mouth. We're gonna let this rascal go. I try to stay out of the hot zone until I'm ready. Listen, I want to mention this to you. Guys, there ain't no two ways to look at it. If you got more poles in the water, you're gonna catch more fish. That's just the way it is. So we go fishing together, and I got 7 poles and you got 2. Guess who's gonna catch all the fish? Come here, big boy. Stop trying to run from me. Okay, now I'm in 6 feet of water, which I don't want to be in. That's my magic number on this lake. I want to see if I can put the poles right here in the front so you guys can see them real good. All right, let's see if we can mark some fish, okay? Let me see if we can mark some fish. Now this is what I consider. Anytime that I'm not in 6 feet of water, I consider that to be a safe area. Okay? If I'm in 6 feet of water, I'm in the hot zone. That's how I see it on my body of water. Where you're fishing at, it may be 8 feet, it may be 9 feet. Okay, I'm waiting to get ready to mark some fish. See, I got my marker, okay? I'm waiting to mark fish. And that's ultimately what I came out here to do today, show you guys how I mark crappie. And I want to say this to you while I got you here. Um, Guys, don't think that I don't come out here a lot of days and and I struggle catching crappie. That's part of fishing. Okay, that's just part of it. And when you're spider rigging, you have to keep your head on a swivel. Can you guys see? You can see the main 4 rods. Let me see if I can turn you a little bit better. I think that's the best position that you're in right now. I may be able to get you show a little bit more. There you go. And listen, I don't know if Bert may have the hyperlink to our store, camscrappiehold.com. Go by there and listen. You can do that in the comforts of your own home. Anything above $35, guys, you get free shipping. We custom make this stuff for you when you order, okay? We custom make this stuff for you. It doesn't sit on the shelf for 6 to 12 months. And let me mention this to you. I'm just like you guys. I grew up using a lot of products that are on the market today. I grew up using a lot of these products. But for me, all I do is chase crappie. So I decided to design my own rods, my own reels, my own hooks, my own split shots. We're one of the top 5 largest ultralight dealers in the country. Okay? We got 129, 130 rods on the market right now. And listen, spring, rolling into next year, spring, summer, fall of next year, guys, my bass cats are coming out. I think I'm going to do a 12-footer. We're going to have sticky grips on them. We got a whole nother fleet of rods coming out. I'm still waiting to mark fish. Okay. You guys got to remember, we're right next to fall. So the fish are going to be changing. They're going to be doing something different. So they may be in big water already. Let's see if we can mark a few. 9 feet, 9 feet, 8 feet. Hadn't thrown a marker out because I don't see any fish. Okay, I'm on a 6-foot flat right here. And let me mention this to you as well. Sometimes, guys, your poles will mark the fish for you. Because my poles are 10 feet, 9 feet, they may hit the fish before my transducer does. So once you catch a fish, you know to throw out your marker. You can see where you are. They're scattered. I don't really see too many. I'm on my flat right now. Looks like I see a couple. And remember, like I told you guys on one of my Instagram posts, just because you see fish doesn't necessarily mean that they're active. You want to know something that's very frustrating? To see fish on the depth finder and you can't catch them. That's very frustrating. But it happens. I'm just gonna let the boat just kind of drift a little bit. Hey, listen, while we're fishing a little bit, let me show you what I'll be using for fall. Once the water temperature, right now the water temperature is 79 degrees. 2.5 weeks ago, it was 85 degrees. So you can see it's starting to drop, right? So you guys saw that monkey milk and chartreuse that I got on that one pole. I'm going to be tipping. I'm still gonna run this amount of poles. Actually, I'm gonna run 6 poles. I'm not gonna run 8. And I'll be trolling with the nighttime. I'm gonna come out here in the evening and I'll be trolling and I'm gonna tip them. Look, this is the white knight. Let me see if I can show it to you real good. That's the white knight stinger shad. I'm gonna be running this one. And for you black and chartreuse lovers, let me see if I can show you that hologram flake in there. Can you guys see that flake in there? I'm gonna be running that black and chartreuse hologram flake, okay? And you guys just saw me hook up the monkey milk and chartreuse. Let me see if I can show it to you real good. That's the monkey milk and chartreuse. Nobody carries these but cams. That black and chartreuse right there, nobody has that hologram flake in there. Let me see if I can show you that long flake in that sparkle. Okay? Nobody has that but cams. Okay? They're hand packed. You can see them right here. Let me put them back. You know, I knew something was wrong. Sometimes you do so many poles, you're like, hey man, what's going on? Why ain't getting on? I knew that pole was bouncing a little bit. I was like, why is not acting right? Let's put him in the water. All right, I see fish right now. I'm not going to mark them if they're not active, okay? I'm not going to mark them. So we had that rainstorm that came through last night, and I can see it. Yeah, now I'm seeing fish. I'm really seeing fish right here. I am really seeing fish. We're going to throw down a marker right here. Boy, that's a big minnow there. I don't like big minnows. I do not like minnows that big. Yeah, we're marking them right here on this 6-foot flat here. Let's throw out a marker right here. Just so we'll use it as a point of reference. Okay, so you guys see it was already straightened out. Okay. I think you guys can see it. Yeah, you can see it dropping. And a lot of times, let me explain this to you. A lot of times, if I see just a bunch of them bunched up, I'll throw it either to the left or to the right of the fish where I see them at. Okay. And you have to remember, okay, when I threw this marker down, it was to the left. So that means I need to go to the right, is where the fish are. And my markers, all my buddies will tell you, my markers are true. They'll come out here and they'll fish my markers. They won't have electronics, and they'll ride right up on my markers. Yank, yank, yank. Let's see if we can get them to do a little bit. And let me say this: I don't beg crappie to bite. If they're not biting here, guys, we're gonna roll back to the back, and I can answer some more questions while I'm going back there. Let me turn around and look at the screen and see if you guys have any questions for me. I can't see the comments anyway. Let me see if I can get them to come on the screen. Bingo. Bert, I appreciate you putting that hyperlink up there for me. I appreciate that. That helps me out a great deal. A lot. And listen, since you guys are live with me, if we're not getting a bite here within the next 10 minutes or so, we're going to head to the back. I'm going to show you guys the lake. I'm going to give you a tour of the lake. And by the way, this is right here is where I film just about 70-80% of my videos right here. Actually, we're going to try several spots. Now I'm in 10 feet of water, 11 feet of water. So that's why I have to have the electronics. So it showed me, listen, I don't want to be out here fishing in 20, 15 feet of water, and I only got the minnow at 6 feet. Okay, that's why I have the electronics. I have to know where I'm fishing. Let me bend back to the right. Again, 6 foot flat is what I'm looking for. "11 feet of water. 11 feet. 11 feet. 11. 10. Okay, so now we're going down 9. Okay, so I see them in 9 feet of water. I see a couple that are suspended at 6 feet. 1 or 2, not that many. Man, that water temperature has definitely dropped from that runoff from the rain. And let me mention this to you guys: no matter what type of fish that you fish for, if you go out 1 week and it's 80, the water temperature is 80 degrees, and you go out the next week and that water temperature has dropped 5-6 degrees, it's going to shock all fish. Okay, and they may or may not bite. They have to get acclimated to that temperature. They have to get acclimated to that temperature. since I already have these minnows on here, I'm gonna go right around the corner and I'm gonna see if I can use these minnows. Then we're gonna head to the back. I'm only going to go about 20 yards. Come on, about 20 yards. I want you guys to come along with me, okay? Come on, let's go. Let's see if we can have a little bit of luck over here. And a lot of times we call this the hood. They're over there, bunched up in branches, tree branches, and they hold. The crappie kind of hold over here for some reason or another. And we call it the hood because them rascals bite so fast. So let's go over here and see if we can have some luck. Let me see if I can show you guys where we're going. You can't see from right there. I can turn my electronics off because I know where the spot is. Turn it off for a minute. Listen, if you know that you're going to be catching big crappie, what I designed my poles for, guys, my 10 footers. Matter of fact, we're supposed to be going to catch some sheepies here real quick, real soon with those 10 footers or 9 footers. Okay, so I test my rod and reels, guys, much to the brink that you guys ever will. We're catching 2-pound shell crackers with my ultralights. I mean, they bend that rascal like it's a U. Let's go over here and see if we can have a little bit of luck. And we're gonna catch a few here, see if they're biting, and then we're gonna go to the back. Man, that water temperature has definitely dropped. Remember, crappie, when you're crappie fishing, it's all about the water temperature. All about the water temperature. You have to figure out whether they're biting in the morning or whether they're biting in the evening. And listen, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, Cam's Crappie Hole, just Google it. Okay, just Google it or go to YouTube and just punch in Cam's Crappie Hole. I'd love to have you as a new subscriber. I gotta lower my voice too. Let me come on there. I want to see if you guys can hear me. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me without a problem. Oh yeah, you guys. Let me see. If you can hear me, guys, let me see you punch in that you're okay. That you can hear me. Everything's good. Hey Joe, I need to give Joe a wrench, by the way. Let me see if I can give Joe a wrench. Let me see if I can give her a wrench. Let's see if I know how to do it. To give her a wrench. Bingo, bingo. No. I thought I would be able to give her a wrench from right here. But it doesn't look like I can. I thought I would be able to. All right, let's pull on up here. I'm gonna swing out and then I'm gonna come back in. Let's see if we can get a couple from right here, then we're gonna head to the back for the big dogs. I don't need my electronics right here, guys, because I can generally kind of tell where they are. And sometimes I come over here just to kind of see and pick through some small ones. And when I'm keeping fish, I kind of I'll land a couple of nice ones over here. And remember, one thing Cam doesn't do, he don't beg fish to bite. I'll come here 5 or 10 minutes, then I leave. I should know better than to come over here with this many poles. Now they may be out a little bit, or they could be holding tight a little bit on that structure over there. I don't know which one it is. Let's see if they're doing anything. Hmm. Maybe that water temperature altogether because they're not biting over here either. I don't want to get too close. They're not biting here either. Crappie are funny. Dang, come on, missing. Right when I'm looking the opposite way, you get a bite. Look at this. I got somebody else's hook. Look at this. I got somebody else's line. That's mine right there. It's probably one of mine. It looks like it. Yeah. Let me bend that rascal back in shape. All right. Let's see something that's not a crappie. Hey. Uh-oh. I knew that wasn't a crappie. I could tell by the bite. A little yellow perch. And let me tell you guys about these yellow perch. The yellow perch are first cousins of the crappie. I know you guys up north eat these rascals. And let me tell you the secret behind yellow perch. As soon as you touch them, they flare their gills. Watch this. Look at that. See how he flares his gills? Because they got razor blades on the end of those gills. Okay, that's how they protect themselves. That's a yellow perch. Up north, you guys eat these. Okay, they say they're good tasting, the bigger ones, but I don't mess with them. Let's go right down here. We're going right back down the street. I'm gonna turn my electronics on. Let's turn my electronics on. Let me see if I can find this spot right down here. That's why it's important, guys, to have more than one spot. Let me get me another minnow. Look, I'm going to show this to you too. Can you guys see that? Look where I got my pole marked. You see that? I got it marked at the 6 foot mark. So I automatically know that I'm at 6 feet. If your body of water where they're hitting that is 8 feet, you mark your pole at 8 feet. Okay? You just do the little things, man, that'll help you out when you're crappie fishing. The little things. Let me bag this rascal up. Now I gotta turn my electronics on. Look. When I spot this little spot right here, I'm gonna show it to you on the screen. This little spot right here always holds crappie. It's a tree stump that's down there. Been down there for a long time. It always holds crappie, but they're not big crappie. I'm gonna show it to you on the sonar when I run across it. I'm gonna pull it up out of there so you guys can see it. And watch, my pole's gonna find it first. It's getting ready to rain again. All right, let's see if I can find it. I'm somewhere close to it. I know I'm in the general area. I'm somewhere close to it. I'm somewhere close to it. Looks like none of the fish are biting today. All right, so listen. I'm just gonna mark it. I'm gonna show it to you. Let me show it to you on the screen if I can run across them, and then I'll mark it coming back. I'm gonna show it to you guys on the screen. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna pull it up so you guys can see it. And listen, that's what I was telling you about being active. Look at this. Look at this. Let me show it to you on the screen. See him sitting down there? Can you guys see him sitting down there? You see him? Look at the crappie down there. You see him? They're sitting down there. They're suspended, but they're just not doing anything. It could be because of weather. They're there. Could be because of weather. The blue dots are the crappie, but for some reason or other, we're just slow. Let me put this back in. They're just slow biting today. And I think it's because of the change in temperature. Let me turn around and let me answer a few questions while I'm here. Let me see if I can answer a few questions. Let me get this one off first. All right, let me answer a few questions I may have on here with you guys. Pete, what's going on, Pete? How you doing today, man? Thanks for coming in and joining us. I appreciate that. I hope you and your family are doing good. Guys, if you have any questions, I'm looking at the screen right now. So it should, when you ask a question or whatnot, it should pop up. And listen, hit that thumbs up button for me. I appreciate if you do that for me. And while we're here, we're gonna go ahead and take a ride to the back of the lake. And I'm gonna answer questions while I'm rolling. I think also it'd be a good time while we're riding. I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about me, which I have a definite story to tell. When you guys first came on, you heard me tell you I'm not a professional fisherman. I've just been fishing for a long time. I've been fishing since I was 6 years old. And I got started in Jacksonville, Florida. Florida actually is my second home. I'm born and raised right here in Georgia. That's where this body of water that I'm fishing right now, and it is the second largest private lake in the state of Georgia. Okay, and if you guys have any questions, now hit me down there so I can answer them. Boom. Um, so I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna pick this marker up here, and we're gonna head to the back, and we're gonna see if we can have some luck back there. I practically grew up on this lake. Okay, so, and I want you guys to know, I started just like you guys did, bass fishing. Matter of fact, this is a bass lake. There are a lot of big bass in here, but I got turned on to crappie fishing, and I left bass alone. And every now and again, like last week, you guys saw me catch that big 4.5, 5 pounder. I'll get them on here. They'll jump on here. Make no mistake about it, uh, bass are the king of this lake. Okay, they're the top food chain. But let me tell you, crappie are a mean fish. Sometimes you guys will see shad jumping out of the water, and a lot of times those big crappie will be running with those bass in school, getting ready to fatten up. And that's why I'm so excited about the fall that's getting ready to come, guys, because in the fall, they're going to be in big water. You guys will be able to watch me troll in the morning and also in the evening. Generally, I have a crew with me when we do that. So let me pick up this marker here. Let me get ready to move on over here so we can go ahead and we're going to go to the back. Okay, we're going to try our luck there. Hey guys, how y'all doing today? Y'all came out to join me. Hey, where's your leather jacket at? Hey, that's my buddy that's my neighbor Husan. He came out to do some fishing. Good luck, guys. You got the minnows in tow? Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to the back. It's good seeing you guys again. Guys, we're gonna head on back here. I'm gonna scoop this marker up real quick. You guys can see me coming up on the marker. I'm gonna scoop it up real quick, and we're gonna head on back to the back. Bingo. So we got our marker. Let's go back to the back, okay? Hey, let me ask you guys a question. I donate a lot of tackle at the tree. You think I should stop by the tree? What do you think? That means I'm gonna donate a lot of tackle. Hey, let me ask you guys. I'm gonna ask you while we're here. Should I stop? Should I Cam? Why you don't eat bass or other fish? Man, you know what? That's a real good question. Me and my buddies, we kind of go through this phase. I've never bass. Generally, for me, is just for sport. And there ain't nothing wrong. Don't get me wrong now. There ain't nothing wrong with eating what you catch. I get that. Generally, where I'll hang out is big shell crackers and crappie, bluegill. That's where I'll generally hang out at. Okay, there's nothing wrong with catching whatever you eat. Okay, but I just prefer the texture of crappie. And by the way, I want to tell you guys, crappie is the second most sought after freshwater fish in the U.S. Okay, first for me, because you can eat them. Okay, that big bass that I caught just recently, somebody said, Cam, they made in the comments that, man, let me tell you something. That big rascal would have made some nice fillets, and I get that. But like I said, I started off bass fishing just like you guys. Okay, so don't get me wrong. Don't think I'm some kind of way. Okay, Pete, that's good, man. I'm happy that everybody's doing good. Listen, also, if you guys get a chance, check out my community on Facebook. Guys, we are 15,000 total subscribers in our fish club. Okay? Cam's Crappie Hole community on Facebook. 15,000. Okay? And we're having a good time. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I post a lot on Instagram at Cam's Crappie Hole Apparel. And by the way, guys, I want to show this. Not like this, like this. We have 2 stores, okay? Hey, listen. Y'all still didn't tell me. You want me to stop by the tree? You want me to stop by the tree? You want me to get hung up a lot, or you want to go straight to the back? Which one y'all want me to do? You want me to stop by by this big poplar tree? Because over here I get hung a lot. I donate a lot of tackle. TY said, go. You want me to go to the tree? Hey, TY. Oh, Ty. Is it Ty or TY? Which one is it? You want to see me donate some tackle, man? You want me to go to the tree? All right, let's go to the tree. Now let me tell y'all something. Y'all gonna have me retire my doggone um my jigs. Let's go over here to the tree. We're gonna see if we can have a little bit of luck. Hey, look, and at the tree we'll be halfway distance to the back. And this is really a big thing, guys. If they're not biting at crappie point, at the back of the lake is like New York and Cali. Okay, it's a totally different world back there. They'll be jumping back here at the back of the lake. Sometimes they're not jumping at the back of the lake, but they'll be biting right here at Crappie Point. Now you guys saw the water temperature is 79 degrees. When that water temperature reaches about 73, 74 degrees, they won't be relating to structure. Crappie are already starting to roam. They're already starting, because in December they conceive in December. So what they've got to do, they got to put on some fat. So that's why fall is coming. They're going to be munching on shad. They're going to be in big water. And that's why 80% of people, when you guys are fishing, fish when the weather gets cool, because the big gulls come out. Okay, if you want to catch a wall hanger, fish in the fall or spring. I catch a lot of big crappie in the spring. Let me come over here to this tree. Ty, I'm telling you this right now, brother. It was Ty. Who else was that? Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Thumbs up, Cam. Man, tell him, you know what, man? Michelle P., you know what? If I knew how to do it, I'd give you a wrench too, darling. I really would. I'd give you a wrench. I don't know how it looks. If I mess up, I want you guys to laugh at me, okay? So I better slow down because we're approaching the tree now, okay? You want fishermen want me to go to the tree too. I don't know why y'all want me to get tangled up over here in the tree. You want me to donate tackle? Look, and I produce the hooks and the split shots, right? So y'all just want to come over here and watch me get hung up in the tree. Y'all have seen me fish this big 80-foot poplar tree. Hey, Michelle P., a lot of love to you and your family. She always comes in and show me love, and hit that, and show support. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me, guys. All right, I'm at the tree. Let me see if I can show you guys so you'll be able to see the tree. Let me lean it back a little bit. I'm at the tree. You can see a little bit of it sticking up out of the water right there. You see it? Okay, I'm at the tree now. I gotta slow down because I'm telling you right now, this tree is trouble. Let me make sure I got you guys adjusted so you can see me really, really good, okay? Here we go. This tree gets me hung up. I gotta slow roll when I come in here. I mean, this tree, let me make sure my minnows are good. I can tell right now I don't have a minnow on this. I'm gonna try to stay out here until I put a minnow on. I don't want to go in there too hot. Let me put another minnow on. Now y'all holler at me if y'all see one of my rods going in the water. All right, holler at me. Make sure you holler at me. Make sure that's a 6 feet. Y'all trying to get me to donate tackle over here. Let's see. Got a minnow there. I can feel minnows on. Got a minnow there. Got a minnow there. Got a minnow there. All right, that's good enough right now. Let me check this 9-footer too. Got a minnow there. No, probably got a minnow there. Yep, got a minnow there. All right, so I'm gonna creep up just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. But this 80-foot poplar tree really spreads out. Now, let me say this. I prefer coming over here. If I don't catch anything anywhere, that means the weather has definitely affected the fish. That means I've done what I was supposed to do, but the fish simply aren't biting. The weather is affecting. Like normally right now, I would have already been getting hits. And let me say this. Sometimes, guys, everything, your conditions will be right. your sun's right, everything is spot on, okay? And sometimes you just don't. That's just the way it goes. That's fishing. Let me get this raft out of here. Fool around with this tree. This tree, man, will definitely get you messed up. I have to be very careful how hot I go in with this tree, because it will definitely get you. Look at this. They're not even biting over here. Unbelievable. Oh, go in there too hot, bro. Look at this. There's some tongue too. Oh, got him. This one here is home. Let me get him off. Look, y'all wanted me to come over here to the tree. Look, I'm donating. Let me see if I can get this last off here. Come on now. Come on now. Boy, this tree really gets me. It's sharp, right? That's what I talk about, donating. Look at that. Whenever you come to this tree, you're going to donate. Look at this. Matter of fact, I'm getting ready to leave this tree. I done learned my lesson just that quick. Ain't no sense in me. If I pull up, I can automatically tell if they biting. If they ain't biting, ain't no sense in me hanging around. Look at that. Look at that. Boy, I tell you the truth, boy, this tree is brutal. Boy, this tree is brutal. That's why I don't like coming to this tree that much. Mm. Hey, Ty, I'm gonna have to charge this one to the game, brother. Look at that. 2 poles already. 2. Because of that tree. I guess you know what that means. I fought the tree and the tree won. Here we go. We're going to the back. Going to the back. Come on, take a ride along with me. I want to show you guys this. You guys have seen me in the spring fish this spot right here. I see somebody from the bank fishing. You guys have seen me. This is where I stand in the water. During the spring, cast and retrieve. When I get ready to bend this corner right here. Let me answer some more questions while we're riding. Let me answer some more questions. Where's the jig pole stick? I need to dive to clean that tree. Cam, you need that live scope. You know what, man? I'm not interested in live scope. I'm just not. That's just not where I am. One thing you'll never see me do. I'll probably never use live scope. There ain't nothing wrong with it. If you decide to do live scope, that's your thing, man. That's your thing. For me, it sort of takes everything. I don't want to sit there like I'm playing a video game. Part of catching fish is the chase. If I just sit on the screen, just watch them fall, that's not me. I try to come out here and do mano a mano. Okay, you may use your electronics to kind of locate where they are, so you can figure out where they are. But I have buddies that have live scope, and there's nothing wrong with it. That's your choice that you choose to do. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I just choose not to do it. Let me see. Somebody asked me another question. Okay, we're headed to the back. Hey, you know what I'm gonna do? This is our last spot back here, guys. We don't have any luck back here. We know they're not biting. I'm gonna go ahead and gear these other 2 poles back up. I'm gonna get them situated. Let me get them tied back up. Oh, by the way, I want to tell you guys, if you have string, old string, don't throw it in the water. Always keep your old string. Anything that comes with you, take it home with you, okay? because that's important, guys. I don't, that's a death sentence for a turtle. It's a death sentence for birds, for geese, ducks. Take it with you, man. I want to answer some more questions while I'm going back here to the back. Let me see if I can see any more questions. Let me get this one tied back up. Guys, I'm trying to turn around and look at the screen. Oh, I missed it. Let me pull it back up. Cam, let's go. What's up? Thanks, Cam. Got to go to work. Yes, sir, brother. Jose, go ahead and do your thing, man. Let me tell you something. I see you posting in Cam's crappy whole community, man. And also, Jose, I need to send you as a moderator, man, so you can help watch out, make sure there ain't no adult language, no nudity, and because we do everything is family oriented, okay? And I want to make sure that I make you a moderator, so whenever you guys are in there, if you see somebody doing something, bullying somebody, you guys can put them in timeout, okay? And you have the power to delete their post. So Jose, I need to give you a wrench for a moderator, okay? I show enough hate, man, that I don't have on here. Top chat, super chat, none, hide the messages. I got to figure out, I thought it was one of the three dots that I will go over here and do that. Thanks, Cam. Ken, what's going on, champ? My man, what's going on, man? It's good to see you. I see you out there doing your thing over there in Texas, man. Hey, man, make sure you tell your wife, your daughter, and your dad that Cam said, what's up, baby? Listen, if you guys get a chance, y'all need to go follow that brother. Hook City TV, a lot of you guys already follow him, but he's a good dude, man. And when you go over there and he has items, support him, show him love, hit that thumbs up button, tell all your friends. Let me say this, you guys have heard me say this before, you guys have a lot of diamonds out there, YouTube brothers, and Ken's been posting Hook City TV. He's been posting longer than I've been posting. That brother, I think he's pushing a decade, possibly over, okay? And he's grinding. So you guys got to understand, we donate our time to do this, okay? We donate, the budget comes, look, all that stuff coming out is his pocket. So if he stops, the neighborhood's going to miss him, okay? So you help support that brother. I'm not saying give him every last dime you got, but you show love to all your creators, okay? Because those guys are good at what they do, okay? They're really good at what they do. Ken, I appreciate you coming by, or you guys know I'm in Hook City. I appreciate you coming by. All y'all cats in Texas, man. Texas, by the way, is our #1 state. We ship more product to Texas than any other state. Followed second by Louisiana, North Carolina, Florida, Cali, New York, Maryland, DC, Missouri. A lot of love in Missouri. Illinois. Iowa has been on the map lately. Idaho. Wisconsin, we've been shipping a lot. Also, our brothers to the north, we've been shipping a lot of product to Canada. Thank you guys so much for showing so much love, man, love and support. I'm getting ready to pull up to this other spot. I told you guys I was going to get my other pole ready, but I'm sitting right here running my Norris hole like I always do. Let me see if I can get this other one strung up real quick. Listen, I got about another, I'm gonna see if I can pull up, and it's only gonna take me about 20 minutes. We're gonna see if they're doing a little bit of love right here. If we ain't doing nothing, we know the crappie aren't biting today, which is a good sign. I'm okay with that. That's why they call it fishing and not catching. Okay, I'm at the back of the lake. You guys have seen me fish this part back here. We call this Bass Alley because the big bass are back here. Okay, but also there's big crappie. This is the deepest part of the lake. This is the basin. Back here is 25 feet deep, back here in the back, at the deepest part. But I'm going to be fishing in about 7-8 feet of water. And they're suspended again in 6 feet, okay? And I'm going to show them to you on the screen. It's a spot that's about 3 by 3 by 3 by 3. It's very hard to find, but once you locate it, you know you're on it. I'm gonna stop out here and get set up, guys. We're gonna do only about another 15 minutes. We're gonna see if we can catch a couple back here. Let me set up right here. Listen, all the hooks that I use, guys, and I want to mention this to you. My nasty bin minnow hooks, I use a 1/0. I don't use nothing but 1/0 when I'm back here. Okay? This is that same hook that I use to catch shell crackers with. Same hook that I use to catch big crappie. What type of knot do I use? I use a clinch knot. I use a clinch knot. Let's see if I can find one. This is my Cam split shot. All this stuff, guys, you can find this on Cam's Crappie Hole. And by the way, if you're a crappie enthusiast and you want to build you're specific about what you want to build your own rod and reel, go to Cam's Crappie Combos. If you go to Cam's Crappie Combos, you can buy the rod separate, or if you already got your favorite reel, you can buy everything separate. Buy the reel separate, you can buy the rod separate, and also we specialize in kits. We got a large array, and by the way, the rain held off for us too. Let me hook this one back up. I'm gonna wait on that 6.6 back there. I'm just gonna hook this one back up so we can get in there. There we go. All right, let's hook this one back up with the minnow, guys, and we're gonna see if we can get back in there real quick. There we go. Remember, I got this pole marked right here. You can see where I got it marked. I got all my poles marked. Make sure you guys can see it. Got all my poles marked. Okay, let's see if we can have a little bit of luck right here. We'll know really quick. It won't take us too long. Let me pull this out of here. We don't need that long. I'm running minnows. 9 times out of 10, I'm probably gonna have to refresh those minnows too. Bingo. Let's take a look at how minnows are doing. Nope, minnows are still good. That one is solid, ready to go. Let's take a look at this one before we get ready to get in the hole. Yep, that one right there is good. Take a look at this. When the water starts getting cool, guys, your minnows will last longer. Listen, if you have any doubt about your minnow, replace him. If you have any doubt about your minnow, replace him. Put another one on. That's why you go to the store and you get 3, 4, 5, 6 dozen. So some of my rods I'm running the slow death hook, some of them I'm running the nasty bin minnow hook, gold. To be honest with you, a lot of times I just grab whatever I can get a hold to, because both of them are good. Look at this. I'm sitting over here laughing and talking and running my lures hole, and one of my poles was already sunk. I bet if you got me. Yep, sure did. He got me. I'm sitting over there talking. All right, let's get ready to go in there. We're going to see if we can get hot. See if we can get some action real quick. We've got about 10 minutes, guys. We're going to see if we can get in there. Let me put my depth finder in the water. Got to put that in the water because I got to find this little small spot. And when I show it to you, let me tell you this. I'm getting ready to roll up in the spot. And sometimes the rods will find it before the depth finder does. Okay? Bingo. Let me get it. Let me put it back in there. I'm going to throw a marker down so you'll know where it is. Let's see if we can get a little bit of love back here. Now, if I don't get any love back here, that means we got to go find another neighborhood. And also, guys, it's important for you to see me come out here and fish like this, and to let you know that I'm just like you guys. Sometimes I don't have luck whenever I fish for crappie. Every time you go out, you're not gonna catch crappie every time you go out. That's just part of it. Okay, so sometimes it's good for you guys to see this. I struggle. After I tell you guys this, I struggle just like everybody else at times when it comes to catching crappie. All right, let's see where we are. I'm gonna see if I can find my bearings about me, get my sea legs about me, see if I can locate them. Let's see what happens. Make sure I got you guys squared up really good so you can see. Let's see. I'm gonna answer a couple of questions. Let me see while I'm getting ready to find this spot. Water temperature, seven. Back here in the back, it's 77 degrees. Okay, in the middle where we just left, it was 79 degrees. You see how this water temperature is changing that fast? 77 back here. Unbelievable. Okay, I know it's around here somewhere. Let me get my marker. That's a little spot right there. But that's not what we're looking for. That is a spot. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop a marker right here. I'm just gonna drop a marker right there so I have it and use that as a point. So I threw it to the left of where I saw the fish hanging out at. Okay, so when I come back, guys, I'll know that I need to be fishing to the right of that marker. Okay, I automatically know that. Wow, the water temperature back here, guys, is 3 degrees different than up there. And my magic number again is 6 feet. Let me see if I can locate the trap here. Let me see if I can locate it. Now, sometimes, again, my transducer is right close to the boat, but I'm running 10-foot poles. I may fool around and find that the poles may find the fish before my electronics find it. Let me see if I can figure out where they are. Let me get my bearings about me. And once I throw the marker down, I can turn my electronics off. Okay, here we are. Let's see. Nope, it's not there. They're scattered. They're back here, but they're a little bit scattered. Let's see, I use that other marker as my bearing. Let's see if I can figure out where I am. I'm only about 8 feet. I kind of use the land as kind of helped me out a little bit. There you go. Yank! So again, my poles help me find where the spot is. My poles did. Even though he's not a big one, I'm not really concerned because I'm not keeping anyway. Okay? Back here in the back. Yank! Remember what I told you? Remember what I told you? It can be a different world from the front of the lake to the back of the lake. Okay? It's different. It can just be different. Now, this is a good keeper. I would keep him. Okay? So let me throw out a marker. Let me throw out a marker. Okay? So I know approximately where the fish are. Guys, in this lake, I catch black crappie. Okay, now remember, you still have poles in the water, so you got to be careful. These are black crappie. In the spring, they'll have their tuxedos on in the spring. Okay, I want to mention this to you. Black crappie have spots on them. They have dots. White crappie have vertical bars. Okay, you'll see it. They have vertical bars. All right. The white crappie is more elongated. The mouth is larger. Okay, you can see those crappies' big eyes. You see those big eyes? That allows them to see nocturnal. They can see just as well. And listen, let me tell you this. They also have that lateral line. So when your minnow's in the water, they may not necessarily see it, but they can feel it. Okay, all fish have that. You talking about a good eating fish? Man, if you haven't tried crappie yet, good eating fish. Let's toss him back. Let's get the other one off. Yeah, they're scattered back here, guys. They're back here. You remember I was just telling you? Let me get this rascal off. Oh, still, big boy. I'm going to take you off. I have no desire to keep you. Okay? That's nasty Ben minnow hook. Okay? We're not worried about size. We just want to catch a few fish. Let me release him. And that's what I was telling you guys, the difference between the back of the lake and the front of the lake. It's a major, major difference. Oh, we missed him. They're biting back here. They're biting. Watch this. I'm going to stay out of the hot zone real quick, and I'm going to get baited back up. Guys, if you don't have a long rod, and I want to say this to you, oh boy, y'all going to get mad at me. Look at this. Look at this. He's trying to show love to it. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to put this minnow on before I can do all of that. I'm going to turn back around, watch. My pole's going to be gone. Okay, so look, we've drifted about 10 yards already. Because we got that marker, we know where they are, we don't have to worry about it. All we got to do is pull right up to that marker. I'm going to bait these poles back up. I'm going to stay out here until I get them baited back up, because when I get up there, trying to bait them back up, boy, and they start dropping, that's a task. And I want to mention this to you guys, when you don't see Cam, about 90-95%. Look at that, 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 look at that. Oh man. I'm gonna bring him back up. What was I saying? Guys, research and development. That's my big thing. That's my big thing. I have to develop more products for you guys. So that's where whenever you support me, that's where your funds go, to developing more rods. And by the way, I want to make sure you guys know that I am 100% family oriented. You will not hear me have any profanity. You will not hear me have any adult situations. Guys, that's important for me. Let me bring this up a little bit. I don't on our channel, so your kids can watch without a problem. Okay, because we don't deal with that. Watch this. I'm gonna try to get myself together. I'm gonna pull back up to that marker. Look, there's that monkey milk and chartreuse. See that monkey milk and chartreuse? Watch how I tip it. I'm gonna tip it with a minnow. This is what I'll be running in the fall. That monkey milk and chartreuse. You can only get that here at Cam's, okay? Look at it. And that's that nasty bin hook. Right now I'm running the 116. Look, I'm gonna show you. There's the minnow, right? Watch this. I just barely hook it through the lips, just like that. And that minnow pushes it around. It produces big, big fish. Hopefully not no bass. All right, let's get back up there to that marker. We're gonna look at this. Look, God, dog it, I'm sitting right here looking this way, and they biting back here, over this way. God, dog it, look at that. We drifted about 10 yards. Look at that. Boy, they are just biting back here. We're gonna pull right up to this marker. Watch this. Watch this. We're gonna pull right up to that marker. If I can stop the boat. And make sure the rods are together. All right, going in a little bit too high. Slow it down. Going in a little bit too high. Let me rinse my hand off. The bites are kind of subtle. They're kind of subtle. Yank! The bites are subtle. Bites are subtle. They're not big bites. Yank! Because we're releasing, so we don't have to worry about. Let me show this one to you. Guys, look at the hook set. Roof of the mouth. Roof of the mouth. That's where my hook's at. That's what my hooks are designed to do. And you can go right to Cam's crappie hole. Listen, while you're in there, you're sitting at home. You can sit at home. Guys, I designed all this stuff. I designed this for you. If you crappie fish or panfish, let me release him. If you crappie fish or panfish, this is where you belong. This is where you belong. Let me get this one off here. Look, I don't even have to worry about this rascal even coming off. Now what I will do sometimes, you guys remember we dropped that other marker over there? I'll go back and forth between the two markers. Okay? I'm gonna catch a couple more. And then we're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna turn around and see if you guys have any other questions for me while I'm here. Now remember, you gotta keep your eyes on your pole. You gotta keep your eyes on your pole. You have to keep your eyes on your pole. I'm telling you, the second you turn your head, crappie gonna hit you with a two-piece. You ain't gonna know what happened. I'm gonna answer some questions once I get these baited back up. I'm gonna answer some questions. Yank! Man, listen, I know you guys, some of you guys say, man, Cam, dude, by the time you get finished, you would have had about 10 already. If that crappie can bite, he needs to go in the frying pan, release him in Lake Crisco. But guys, listen, if you're catching crappie this size, that means in the future you're gonna have some nice crappie. Hey, by the way, let me tell you guys this. I just thought about something else. I wanna hold you up before I get ready to bait back up. Let me see, boy, they back here everywhere. Let me show you this. I wanna make sure you guys can see this. Okay, I wanna see if I can lean the camera back because I want you guys to see how far we are from shore. Okay, you see the marker right there, right? You see the marker? All right, let me bend it on back some more. Come on back. Okay, you see the shoreline back there? You see the shoreline? In the spring, they're right on the shoreline during the spring. Okay, we're in the summertime pattern, getting ready to roll in the fall. Look where the marker is, okay? Crappie do not move far from their original spot. They're in the summertime pattern. So what's gonna happen is, guys, listen, all these are on my videos on my channel. What's gonna happen when that water temperature hits about 71 degrees, right now it's 78. They're always starting to transition. They're gonna be in big water. I can see bait balls all around the lake. And when nighttime comes, they feel more comfortable chasing bait fish at night or early morning than they do in the daylight. You gotta remember, you got predators up in the air. They're not trying to get eaten up, okay? So I want you guys to remember, you gotta figure out whether they're biting in the morning or whether they're biting in the evening, and they could be biting both, okay? You saw me running the plastic. I'm gonna be running that, and plus I'm gonna be running my nasty bit minnow hooks and my slow death hooks. Listen, you guys just saw me put that crappie back in the water, okay? I put that crappie back in the water and that crappie did not even go anywhere. That's how good my hooks are. Look, something's over here. Oh. It's probably small. Okay, we're gonna get ready to do. I'm gonna put some more minnows back on here. We're gonna go up there. I'm gonna go to the other marker, see if we can catch a big girl. Let me put him back on. There we go. I'm gonna give these rascals here time to settle down a little bit. Let me see. I'm gonna got a minnow on. I can feel it. And let me say this to you guys. Yeah, he's still solid. Let me look at him real good. Let me put him out. No, we're gonna replace him. I want to tell you guys this. Only, only, only at Cam's, you get a one-time accidental replacement on all of my rod and reels. All of my rod and reels. So that means for life, even if it's your fault, you break that rod, okay? You break that rod, you don't have to send me no pictures back. You don't have to say, Cam, listen, while I was rolling my window up in my car, I broke my rod. All you have to do is just pay for shipping and handling, okay? And we ship you another rod. Okay, we 2-day air it out. Okay, depending on which one you have, it's like 50 bucks. We send you a brand new one. You get that for life. Okay, that's automatically baked in. Hey, y'all, holler at me now if y'all see my poles dropping. I'm back here trying to get these minnows in here. Let me know. Y'all were laughing at me when I got stuck in the tree. Okay, so I want y'all to help me out. If you see my rods going down, Cam, I'm gonna be like, what? All these rods, you need some help. Let's take a look at this one over here. We need a minnow here too. Guys, listen, I'm telling you right now the outfit that I'll be running. I'm gonna have that stinger shad. I'm gonna show it to you again, okay? I'm gonna show it to you again, what I'll be running. And I tip it with a minnow. And I'm gonna catch some big crappie. Listen, don't, every fisherman has a story, right? But don't believe me, just go to my channel. Look at my channel. I'm documented. Guys, I'm documented. I'm gonna go over there to the other marker too. Once I get to the other marker, we're gonna close it out. Listen, I want y'all to also give Be Rich a hand, because he's staying there, man. He's helping me out a great deal. I know that brother's up there typing his fingers away. I'm gonna see if I can hook this one back up too. I'm gonna try to use all these minnows. Watch me pull up to that marker. Y'all can see the marker, right? You can see the marker. Let me see. Yep, you can see the marker. I'm gonna try the other marker. Let's go over here to the other marker, see if we have some luck. Sometimes what'll happen is you'll spook them. That's why you have two markers. You see the difference? Let me say this to you guys. You see the difference between the front of the lake and the back of the lake? Look at this, look at this, look at this. I didn't even see that route. I wasn't even looking. Pole was all the way underneath the water. It's kind of difficult running 8 poles and talking at the same time. I wasn't even watching. Come on, we're gonna creep right on over this other marker over here. Let's see what happens. We're gonna catch one more. How many times fishermen say that? I'm gonna catch one more. I'm gonna catch one more. Also, guys, I want to tell you this. Over the years, I put a lot of structure out over here, okay? That's why I build habitats, high-rise condos and flats, okay? That's on my video if you'd like to see it. I mean, it's on my channel. So I'm gonna turn you guys around. We're gonna go out and then we're gonna come back in. I'm gonna go out and then I'm gonna come back to this marker. Sometimes it's all about how you approach the marker. Watch this. Guys, listen, 2023 will be 7 years that I've been doing this, and I want to say thank you so much for the love and support you guys have shown me. We've shipped to all 50 states. We have shipped to all 50 states, and we've shipped to 7 continents around the globe, okay? This little dude right here, because you guys show me so much love. Listen, without you guys having my back, it's a team effort. Ain't no I in team. Okay, you guys heard me say earlier. Listen, it's not about me. Okay, you guys have my back, and that's what it's about. And listen, anytime that you need to reach me, my job is to make sure that I'm tangible to you guys. I talk to a lot of you guys on the phone. Okay, that's important to me. And I appreciate you guys so much because if you have questions, who else knows better about the equipment than I do? Anytime you have a problem with anything that you get from me, you contact me, email me. You can go to the website. You can direct message me. I'll be doing YouTube live. You come on here and you talk to me. Okay, because at the end of the day, it's about fishing. My job is to help you catch more fish. I don't care how you look at it. That's my job. And please, please take the kids out fishing. That's what it's all about because my grandmother introduced me to fishing. I've been fishing all my life. And with the way things are going nowadays, guys, you better learn how to fish so you can always put food on the table. And that's real talk. That's real talk. Okay, we're pulling up this other marker. I'm gonna see if I can have a little bit of luck right here. Let's see if we can have a little bit of luck. This marker here ain't hot. It's amazing how it's hot right there, but it ain't hot over here. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right. With that being said, guys, I'm gonna do a little bit more fishing. Look at that. I don't think that's a crappie. I can tell the difference in a crappie. A crappie bite, and that's not a crappie bite. That's probably a bluegill bite or yellow perch. And remember, when you're fishing, remember this. Guys, everything that you're looking for isn't always looking down. Okay? Enjoy yourself when you're out there fishing. Enjoy yourself. Man, these fish back here are hot. Time I turn my head. These fish back here are they're all around here. Time I turn my doggone head. Let's see, I'm gonna approach this marker from the other side. Let's see what happens. So wrapping things up, rolling in the next 45 days, probably sooner than that, depending on where you live geographically. Guys, it's gonna be time to get on the water and troll. Okay? It's gonna be that time. And this is the time of the year when you catch those big 14, 15-inch crappie, 16, 17s. Okay? I got 9 in the freezer right now. I've been trying to get to the taxidermy that are between 14 and a half and almost 18 inches. Right from this body of water right here. So I'm gonna hang out here for a little while, guys, and do a little bit more fishing. Let me turn around and make sure I answer any questions before we get ready to close out. Because I know Bert got stuff to do. Let me see here. Let me dry my hand real quick. Let's see here. Make sure I got any questions. Okay. Um, Listen, I'm going to continue to do live. Okay. I think this is a good opportunity for me to reach out to you guys because you guys have shown me so much love. Um, if you like me doing live, guys, come on in, support me, show love. I got to give B Rich a lot of love because he's one of my moderators. Um, for coming in, taking time out. As soon as I turn my head, I'm telling you, that's when I get hits. And I apologize for you guys talking to the back of my head. Obviously, you can see I'm fishing. Listen, be safe out there. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. College football is going to be coming soon. I'm a big college football fan. Yank! And this is your boy Cam. This is a great way to end this live. All that, mama, there goes that man with them nasty bend hooks again. All I do is catch crappie, guys. That's all I do. Whenever I can locate them, how about that? And listen, don't be detoured. If you go out and you catching crappie this size, that means in the future you still got a lot of crappie. These rascals right here are just that mature that, oh, that wasn't a crappie. You bit too fast. That come spring, this little rascal here, she may be able to produce. Okay, and a crappie this size is responsible for about between 50 and 100,000 eggs. A crappie this size, 9.5, 10 inches. Okay, it's amazing. Crappie are extremely prolific, so they need to be harvested. I get the lake committee all the time. Cam, stop throwing them fish back. They need to come out of the lake because we got too many fish in here. But I can't take too many of them. Okay, listen. Till next time, guys. Keep those hooks wet. Keep those lines tight. And we're going to see you on the next turn. I want to make sure I answer all the questions before we get ready to dip. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Hey, there goes my man SK. Man, there goes another brother. That's another diamond. When you guys get a chance, join that brother, man. Go over to his channel, SK. Hold on, let me see it. Let me get it to come back up. I want to see if I can get him to come back up because I want to give him the direct. Yeah. SK's crappie catching. I'll just punch in crappie fishing, SK. This brother's been around for a while. He's consistent. He fishes out of Texas. Texas doing big things. You know, they say everything in Texas is bigger. Look at that. I'm sitting right over the fish right now. Listen, you guys stay safe. Check out my channel, Cam's Crappie Hole. Go by Facebook, Cam's Crappie Hole Community, and join. It's free. And that way you can pick up a lot of tips to help you guys put some more crappie on the table. Okay? Till next time, guys. We'll see you again. Yank! Bingo.